Great. Oh, we're underway.
Yeah, I think they're going to be starting here. Alsoa versus cytown, or vice versa, if you want to look at left to right, and not right left.
It's not a
Not
mirrored
a.
overworld, so we'll go left to right today. Cytown Alsoa. So, alright. Oh, interesting. I said Cytown's checking, the quickest Armo spot. You want your free items. Alsoa's going for a different Armo spot.
Yeah, Alsoa is going to probably try to get both Armos in at the same time. You're probably going to scroll, and he's checking all these things, looking for that blue candle.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you still want to check the open caves. That's not the Armos item. Although Cytown will still try to sneak in there. She's Octorok Slam. Wow. Cytown finding 2 free hearts. Also a finding a third.
So we've seen 3 of the take-any's already. There's only 4 on this map, but...
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
That's pretty special for 1 minute in. So we're still looking for some off-sense. I'm sure it'll be somewhere. Are we going to see Cytown go to the Grave Armos, or are we going to see maybe head over to the forest and check the last 3?
Cytown's checking these open caves, it looks like. Looking for that blue candle.
Ooh, big.
Instead, he finds a lot of money.
Sometimes you end up buying a candle. Yeah, 132.
Sometime.
Alrighty. I guess also I didn't find that big secret because now he is going to the grave, and he has 0 rupees.
Yeah, he hasn't checked the lower starting area. He's having some issues up here.
So I guess our Armos item will be either in the forest or in the Lost Hills. Oh! That's a nice white sword item to find. Especially in a seed with all those free overworld hearts right near the start in open caves. Wow! Any key for Cytown.
That is very nice.
And
don't have to worry about keys.
With this flag set, with this flag set and second quest dungeons being a possibility, I say right as he finds second quest level 1. Second quest dungeons have a lot less keys, a lot more locked doors. So you really want that any key, and Cytown finds a staircase in level 1. I think that will be a connector. The item is on the floor.
Yeah, it's a connector. So it's just kind of, maybe poke your head in just a look.
Yeah.
And we also saw a medium secret, 36. So money is not an issue. Keys are not an issue. What's the issue gonna be?
Ooh, gonna need a bomb to progress in level 1 here. Level 1's gonna have only 1 item because it's second quest. And instead, level 4 will be our dungeon with 2. Oh, no, locked door. We're still good. And level 4 will be our dungeon with 2 items. Cytown was digging that level 1, hoping to see the item just lying on the ground, as you often do.
Yeah.
Nope, no luck.
Not this time.
No free keys, but he didn't need those either.
It would have been nice to even get bombs on the ground, but no.
Yeah. Yeah, bombs on the ground. You could use your bombs to force other bombs before you find your candle. Nope, not today. Ooh, dark nuts on the overworld, so they won't be in the dungeons.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That means wizards will be, but we already knew that based on the flag set. But
yeah,
maybe they'll just be in every dungeon. You never know.
Hey, it sure happens. Ooh, Cytown finding out that blue dark nuts do 2 damage. It's really hard to outrun blue dark nuts because they move faster than you.
Yeah, this overworld is not especially kind, given Gorillas, dark nuts. Those guys hurt.
Yeah, they hurt a lot, especially in the early going. And 1 or 2 extra hearts will help you pick up that energy. 1 or 2 extra hearts will help you pick up the any key, but they don't really buy you any extra hits from. And also picks up his any key. They don't really buy you any extra hits from those enemies.
And cytown did do a scroll to get up to the grave. Is going to end up getting that his 6th heart container. I doubt he'd pick a potion up. Maybe?
I don't know. Maybe not this early. Maybe not.
Yeah.
I think this early I would take the heart container. Although already having the white sword item in my possession would factor into that, but I'm not sure how. These are very rare circumstances where they have a lot of hearts and no dungeons. So I just don't know what I would do.
I mean, with the money in this seed, as long as you find a letter, you're going to be able to buy a potion, almost certainly. Yeah. So,
and helpful hints required in the book, of course. Those might not even be on the table. And in that case, it's just buy your bomb upgrades, and then what? We don't really know. So, all this money, you're practically just looking for things to spend it on.
Yeah, we haven't really seen a shop. We've just seen, here, have money. Here, have hearts. Here, have any key. Here's level 1.
Yeah, well, you got level 1. Oh. These gorillas are really guarding that free heart container for cytown. Nicely done. That's how you be patient and don't take any extra hits from boomerangs. He does take the heart container. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Alsoa maybe gets to show us what's in vanilla level 1? Oh yeah, he runs right by the Dark Nuts. Ooh! Blue ring and bait shop. Okay, the bait was cheap and the blue ring was expensive.
So, cheap bait. With the 2 possible bait blocks, wouldn't be surprised to see that purchased, given the second quest 1 through 6.
Yeah, something I learned recently was that if the entire game rolls second quest 1 through 9, there will be 2 bait blocks, and additionally they will be located in levels 3 and 8. So with 2 bait blocks, that's significant. And level 3 being a vertical line, the letter L in the word Zelda, that's also very significant.
Yeah.
Unlike, maybe Randomizer runs matches from the previous round where we only played first quest dungeons. When you randomize the bait block in 7, it probably doesn't block anything anymore. You can always get around it.
Except when you can't.
Except for when you
can't. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes the game just mean.
Now it's definitely in play. Took 1 boomerang hit.
Alsoa's doing the half heart.
Guarantee. Oof. Yeah, wow. But Alsoa is near those other Armoses, and I can tell that's what's on cytown's mind. He's just checking these other open caves. I think Alsoa maybe skipped them to get to the Armos faster. He really wants to see
Alsoa has skipped some stuff, like the large secret in Vanilla 3.
Oh, that's kind of an Armos item, isn't it? Oh,
I mean,
and
it's an item.
He doesn't even check the other Armos. Did he check it and I missed it?
He didn't. I guess he wasn't feeling confident about leaving that with just a half a heart.
I see. Oh, and cytown does find our Armos item. It's a raft.
That's an item that blocks 2 spots on the overworld. I mean, I've seen a lot of tourney matches where that's mattered. So, maybe. But Alsoa's going to get that at some point.
Yeah,
he also gets bombs.
Yeah. Ooh, where did he get those bombs from? Did he buy them?
He burned some blue Octoroks, yeah.
Oh, good for Alsoa. That's going to make some much more efficient routing. Oh, and then he finds level 6 near start. Hey, that's pretty nice.
It's a level. It's not terrible.
I mean, no levels are nice. Oh, there's the inverted controls. New in this round, the red bubbles have a 100% chance to invert your controls. And it's the only way to heal it is to save and quit, or trigger a full heal from a fairy or a triforce or a potion. So, even doing an up A won't cure it, but that will. See, he did a save and quit there. Yeah.
Yeah, he saved to get his controls back. That's the only reason he would do that. cytown saw level 5 up in the tree, but didn't peek in, looking for that candle. He needs to head south. He's at 255.
I wonder what he'll spend that money on.
Well,
you kind of want to spend it so you don't lose opportunities,
Yeah.
Hmm. Dodge the rocks, dodge the armos. Nicely done.
Jerk Armos are being jerks.
Yeah. Oh, Alsoa finds level 7. I didn't see. Oh, okay. On the corner of the lake. Alright. Yeah, he decides not to even attempt level 7. I didn't
That
look.
might have been first quest. I'm not sure. It was either the middle block of second quest 7 or it was just entering into the top right somehow. I'm not sure on that one.
We might get a better look later. Yeah, I was counting on you to have seen that. To be honest, I sometimes misidentify it too, especially because level 7 has a lot of outside. You know, Fred only puts the entrances on the outside, so he puts it on column 3 and row 1, which... Ooh, level 2! Oh, he doesn't want level 2? That's, well, it is second quest 2, but I would stick my head in. What do you think?
I'm not sure. Oh, also wants to check the Armos item. He's like, get the Armos done.
Yeah.
You know, if it's a wand, we'll deal with 2 a lot better.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, he's not going to dig any dungeons, not even 2, until he gets his wand, or raft, which he'll get right here. Did I just miss the... I just missed it.
Coast item is a heart. And also it gets a raft.
Well, the nice thing about knowing that it's a heart is that if you see a heart container on the ground in levels 1 or 2, 3, levels 1 or 3, you know it's not that heart. So.
I always assume it's not, so.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Cytown's going to use this raft, I guess. Why not?
This will be exciting. Maybe it'll give him something interesting. No? Free money. Yeah, he's got to spend it.
Yeah. That's why maybe you buy the 82 bait, but eh. I'll be curious to see if cytown dips into 6 here.
Yeah, so he knows where 2, 6, and 7 are? Or is that... No, Alsoa only knows where 2 is. That's right.
Yeah. And cytown's the only one who's been into 5, but didn't want to dip in.
Oh, you were right. He is dipping 6, because now he's checked... You know, he's done all his overworld checks. He knows...
Yeah, whatever you're looking for, it's going to be in a level.
Oh, both players are doing it. They both did a save and quit to get back to the start. Alright, so therefore they both found level 6.
The one difference is cytown has 0 bombs. Alsoa does have 4, so that's something. Hi, Goma. How are you doing?
Yeah. Hopefully you're not a block or anything. Womp. Oh, is that a Chevy room?
Yeah, the passage is ladder blocked. But Tektites die real easy, so definitely you have to check out this room.
That is a blessing for the players because they only have that blue candle. So Tektites that take another ladder block. That's a little nervous.
Well, I mean it's kind of in between stuff, so it's probably not overly relevant.
I think at this point... Oh, nope. I was going to say, Alsoa can use a bomb to progress, but cytown might be stuck. But nope, there is a way to walk around.
Yeah, a lot of warping old men. Now, that Gleeok is a little worrying.
Yeah. The problem with the combat-blocked Gleeok there is that you shoot room. Man, rough 6.
Wizrobe, orange Wizrobe shoot room too, so yeah.
At least for being a Wizrobe dungeon, they got a good 1/3 of level 6 explored with no combat, and there wasn't many Wizrobes. Goma and Gleeok, not better than Wizrobes, but and also it is trying to spend bombs to get through. I wonder if he goes right and then down and tries to bomb more.
Yeah, if you can't do that, you gotta start worrying about that second passage stair in 6 being required to get over in that area.
Cytown also stumbling into the shoot room with stuck. Ooh, also it does find a bomb wall with his third bomb. And a staircase? Could this be an item? Nope.
And there was a Goma walking around in that staircase, so that could be something.
Yeah, that room can definitely drop an item. Alsoa used his last bomb without a count there. So now he's out.
It didn't matter because the Orange Wizard didn't die to it, so... Plus HP on the Orange Wizards, that kind of sucks. Oh, but
Yeah.
the blue moblins. Hello, you just have no health.
Those blue moblins might give him some bombs, bail him out. Ooh, a different staircase? Is this going to connect to right next door, or is it going to be our item? It's the bow! Okay, there's something to spend all your money on. Now you need
That is
need
pretty
arrows.
nice.
So Alsoa finds that because he had bombs. That's the story. He had bombs, he gets the bow. Interesting.
Yeah. That's all you need sometime.
Yep.
I mean, he's out of bombs now.
Oh, that's why you couldn't bomb into that room. It was Zelda's room.
Oh.
Thanks, game.
Hi, Zelda's room. How are you doing?
So I think at this point Alsoa's maybe stuck. He could only go left there, so he got the.
He could take that second passage stair.
Oh, he should have. You're good call there. You're absolutely right.
But at this point, he's probably like, okay, I need some sort of weaponry. It's probably combat blocked, but he could have done a little more.
I see the entrance room in 7, and I can't make up my mind either. What do you think?
It is second quest. All I needed to see was the second room, and it keeps going down. So at that point, yeah.
It's the inner part of the
it's second
spiral?
quest.
Oof.
It's the little 3x3 block, yeah.
So that means we got all second quest dungeons. Grabs the Triforce before getting tagged. Compass. So now he knows where the Triforce is. Yeah. So second quest 7 and 8 are very mean. Spiral shaped, and but more importantly than spiral shaped, there's not many doors. It's all connector stairs and segments. It sometimes ends up being very combat heavy with shutter doors and staircase heavy with push blocks. So although cytown's proven me wrong in finding a huge collection of connected rooms right here. Oh, and
yeah, sometimes the main body is pretty good.
Also decides to dig 7 next. This is interesting. Our player's making very similar routing decisions. I think Cytown wanted to head in the direction of the Triforce, but found some sort of a block.
Yeah, it's a miscellaneous garbage combat room to get the Triforce. And the Souls, they don't die to a candle, and the Gels, they also have plus HP, so it's really unappealing. Cytown, making that raft be worthless. Thanks, raft.
So the raft gave us a secret, whose size we didn't get to see, and a door repair. Great. Quality Armos item.
I mean, it's one less thing to worry about, I suppose.
Yeah.
Cytown wandering back in. We need to find an arrow store just so we can start shooting these Gomas. Just a little bit.
Absolutely. And it looks like Fred put those Gomas everywhere in this seed.
I mean, this is a seed for bow and arrow.
Oh, wow. Did
all the
Cytown?
money.
Did you see that? Cytown just killed a Redland Molus with just a candle. That's actually pretty hard to do.
If their HP really is low, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a low HP guy.
Yeah, it's either got to be 0 or 1. And yeah, you see right there, also put a good candle on one of them, right? Same room, actually. Oh, nice, and he used it to force a bomb. He put... oh, they do die to a bomb, though, so they have less than 4 HP, those gels.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, no, that candle play by cytown was really good because you saw Alsoa walk up, use the candle dead on, and the Lamolus was left with 2 segments, and then he had to bomb those segments. I've never got it. Well, I can't say never, but almost never got it. Yeah. Now they're exploring all of those connector stairs in level 7. So I think level 9 in first quest has 6 sets of connector stairs, and everybody's familiar with how big and maze-like level 9 can be. In second quest, they decided to make every level that way. So levels...
Oh, not every level.
Okay, every level 7 to 9 at least. So, but even level 5 has 2 sets of connectors. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's true. 9 is not terrible because level 7 and 8 actually take up all the space on the map that level 9 needed to be even worse. So there are going to be, I believe, 5 or 6 pairs of connectors in levels 7 and 8 each. So...
well, 7 has less than that. It's kind of a little lower.
It's the smaller of the 2 spirals. Ooh, I wonder if... And you see all these rooms here, like this room here, which is, we call it a Gleeok room. No, it's a Goma room on cytown screen. This can have a push block in second quest, and this double block can still be a push block. So are those Lionels guarding a staircase? Is this Goma guarding a staircase? He's going to take the open staircase.
Why not both?
Yeah, why not both, right? Do they lead to each other? That's what makes these dungeons so hard, is you end up fighting everything in every room because every room is a staircase. And the Triforce could easily be in a magic staircase, or your item could be in a magic staircase. And that gnawing feeling when you leave it behind, and you're like, oh, was it the wand?
Nice. I was thinking cytown could probably benefit from forcing some bombs, but does find some. Might consider bombing the red Lionels?
Yeah, I think that's...
I'm not sure what their HP is like.
I think that's... I was thinking that too. I'm like, I think that's the best option. Alsoa also taking a staircase to the... Ooh! He did it. Nice! He's out of bombs, and he killed the Lamolus with the blue candle. So let's see if there's a floor drop in this room. It's a key, which he takes. Oh, it looks like cytown is now trying to get that floor drop as well. No, he just wanted to kill part of a Lamolus for sport.
Yeah, just Moldorn for sport.
Ooh, they all bunched up for him. Aww. Well, moment of truth. Conveniently, that tells him it's not a bomb wall, too. Nice. Also getting some... Oh, power bracelet. That means we can do more overworld. We love doing overworld.
Yay? Question mark? Question mark?
Yay, question mark. Couldn't have put it better myself.
Well, I heard you eliminated the raft, so here, have another thing.
Yeah.
At least it's still relatively early, so you can kind of route it in when you're doing other stuff.
Absolutely.
Not what you really want, but if it's required, it's nice, I suppose.
So Alsoa leaves level 7 without the power bracelet. Obviously, we don't know if that's important or not yet. And he goes to do Vanilla 2, which I like. Solid idea. As solid as those walls. There we go, one got through.
Yeah, he's running out of options for a wall that had to have some sort of opening. Dig Dogger is your best friend.
He likes all kinds of music.
Have you seen his record collection? Alright, so we're checking out the legs of the A. Finding not too much of terrible importance.
Yeah, no stairs. I see what he's doing there. He's killing the blue moblin over and over to get some bomb drops. Well, maybe also clear the room for... Welp, you need the triangle. I might have taken that Triforce, only because it's in a dead end, and you're going to have to re-clear it later. Although re-clearing it later could be a blessing that gives you
there's bubbles in there, so it's good. He doesn't have to re-clear it.
Yep. See, that's why you're better at this game than me. Yep. See, I would have overlooked that. Yeah.
I think one benefit also to leaving it there is if you get hit by red bubbles somewhere deeper in here, you have that cure kind of waiting for you.
It's true. There could be red bubbles anywhere. Yeah. Man, it's a good thing they had that any key, huh? Oh, this has to be the item, right? 2 won't have any connectors?
2 does have a connector, so...
Aww.
Yeah, 2...
Connectors everywhere. He has to use a bomb to clear that because... skillfully dodging the Wizrobe shots in this spiral staircase with his 2 HP. Oh!
Oh dear.
It's a connector. Cytown does take the triangle. Interesting. I bet he goes back for the item, though.
I mean, there's pros and cons either way, so... You don't have to walk back down there versus maybe you walk into a red bubble and you're like, oh, well...
Yeah, then you'd have to do a save and quit or something, find a nearby fairy fountain, which there is one.
Okay, this is the item.
Silvers!
That kind of pairs nicely with his bow. Just a little.
Yeah. So this is interesting. So Cytown has the exclusive on the power bracelet, and also Alsoa has the exclusive on the bow and silvers. I kind of got to give it to the bow and silvers. That's a huge combat advantage. It does Master Sword damage.
Yeah.
And it's required.
Now he just needs to go get that Triforce, so...
And I think...
Alsoa panics.
I think the silvers room was in the right column of the A, and I think he actually did have to take the connector stair and go down, because those bomb walls we were talking about earlier that didn't open up for him, with a south side of the silver arrow rooms. So Cytown leaves the silvers
bombs.
Oh, yeah.
I think the far left column, yeah. Alsoa bombed up to get up there.
Yeah, he bombed
into
the connector stair. Those blue moblins in the Triforce room had bombs.
They have the possibility of having bombs anyway.
So a lot of the bomb droppers in this seed rolled up, and that's very unfortunate. You see those red gorillas there? Those are bomb droppers. But the candle can only get 3 points of damage in, and they have more than 3 HP this game. And the red Wizrobes normally die to a single bomb, but in this seed, they don't. So they're not really useful as bomb droppers either. That's an ouch, you know. In before the Vyres split without dropping bombs too, right?
Don't say that.
Why not?
That's always unfortunate.
Ooh, we got to
like
take any in the forest. I take any near start.
The roads.
Ooh, Death Mountain. Hey, we got some nice. Oh, and another one in Death Mountain. Okay, that's pretty decent. Now, Alsoa is killing
roads.
this Goma in level 7. He's kind of fighting 3 Gomas with the 2 Beamos in the middle of the room, but you know,
having a little trouble, but he'll get it down. He never got the compass, so he doesn't know what room he's supposed to be clearing.
Cytown found our arrow shop in the forest. The arrow cost, I think, 80 if I saw it correctly. Of course, he did not buy the arrow, and he does not know he left the bow behind in 6. Oh, and there's our letter. I think both players will find that.
Probably. Oh, blue dark nuts, get out of my way. That's what you think when you see those guys. Just go. Alright, Alsoa's getting his power bracelet.
Interesting. So Alsoa went back and got the one item he left behind, which was kind of Cytown's only advantage so far, was that maybe that power bracelet would turn into something. Ooh, 46 and 76 for the potion prices. Slightly above vanilla, I think, but fairly average for Randomizer. Certainly not a big deal in this money wealthy scene. So,
I mean, one advantage cytown has over Alsoa right now is Alsoa's doing a lot more of 7 than cytown's going to have to do.
it's
But
true.
now he does get the compass, so he'll be out of here and he'll
how about,
never come back.
Did you see him not die to those blue land mollusks? Because he had 100 rupees, and he was able to just... It's very tough when you start in a reverse C room and the blue land mollusks appear on the left.
Cytown, with that bomb store near an any road, is going into 1 again. See how this pays off for him.
I like level 1. It doesn't have many rooms. The item's probably on the floor. He's got a candle now, which is 100% more offense than he had. Ooh, got pushed. 100% more offense than he had the first time. Wow. Okay. I guess that Triforce was worth spending all your bombs on. I'm like, why is he bombing
Triforce?
Yeah. I'm like, why is he bombing the Stalfos? Why is he bombing the... Because it looked like he was checking a bomb wall, right? Because he wanted to get into the top right portion of the letter E.
Well, he used his candle, and he had killed a Zol without instant killing it, so it broke to gel. So it would be 2 enemies. So he would probably have had to still use bombs. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Or it's just the Stalfos and you do it twice. I mean, then it's time, I guess. Player preference. 1 rupee heart. Alsoa buys it. Nice.
The heart purchase. Don't see that every day.
Oh, somebody in chat was commenting on the bomb prices. I missed those.
Yeah, they're kind of garbage.
Oh, great. That would be very helpful to our players right now. So this is interesting. It looks like the ladder block in 1 has a chance to be blocking the item because that corridor stair means you can't go right. Right?
I'm assuming there's a bomb wall down from here to get to the core section.
Level 1 will only have 1 connector.
Yeah, and it took him here, so...
So nice. There has to be a bomb wall south. And because level 1 is one of those levels that won't have any walk-through walls. It's 1, 5, and 7?
1, 3, and 7.
1, 3, and 7.
Yeah.
Oh, and it does have our item. It's got the recorder. So he doesn't have to worry about that bomb wall. cytown picks up yet more...
cytown, why do you keep getting overworld exploration items?
Yeah, wow. So cytown now has all 3 pieces of overworld exploration.
Well, technically he needs 4 to get the 2 river spots. You need that ladder. Hello, right. Goma.
Second quest has ladder spots. Wow, he buys those expensive bombs. Was that Triforce blocked on Alsoa's screen by a Goma?
Yeah, it was blocked by a Goma.
So the bow in 6 is required to get the Triforce in 6. That will help cytown because he won't be leaving it behind. Very interesting. Also, we got to play Name That Tune. We had cytown's audio up. I think I know it, but I won't spoil it. Wait. Yeah. So now Alsoa's gonna go get his recorder out of 1. He doesn't know it's the... Oh, wow. Those red Lionels dying to a single silver arrow. Oh, lovely. Oh, and dropping bombs. It's Christmas.
Oh, very nice force there.
I think a couple people in chat there got it. So Alsoa does the same thing as cytown at first. Goes right in, finds the Triforce, except he does it with the bow and silvers. picks it up, and he's going to double dip for the item as well. Well, not really a double dip. Make a second, go back. But he's going to have a much easier time with combat. Ooh, eyes on cytown screen for a second. Does this turn into something? Oh, no, shutter door. Actually, that could still be required. I don't know the layout of level 2 off the top of my head.
Well,
Ooh.
he saved himself bombing up through the wall, I suppose.
By bombing the dig dogger instead.
Yeah. And if he clears the room up here with the diagonal blocks, he's going to find the item. Which, yeah. Easy enough.
That recorder, I think, saved him some time into, because, Alsoa spent a lot longer exploring the top half and the right side. So good for him. So he's going to be all set when he goes back to level 6 for his bow. If I were him right now, though, with 109 rupees to my name, I know there's an arrow shop, I think 3 screens away. I'd be like, yo, let's turn that bow on. Let's go get it. So I'd buy the wooden arrow. But yeah.
Cytown really needs to find some sort of repeatable offense, though. Because Alsoa is just going to keep knocking out levels. Although he's going to need to find another large secret. Or the large secret that he left behind. Because I still don't think he's done Vanilla 3.
Yeah, he hasn't done Vanilla 3 yet, and that's going to give him over 100 rupees to shoot at things. And that is, fortunately, in the Deadwoods where you start. So, he will get it. These bomb walls on the coast are not opening. Ooh, cheap hints! Except they require a book.
Yeah, I'm sure Buck will probably be a 9. It likes being in there in this Swift Flag set, where it possibly could be useful pre-9.
And why not both? So cytown, checking more of the grave spots. First one. Whistling back to 1.
Yeah, he doesn't really have the bombs to continue doing the old Death Mountain excavation. Probably going to head to a bomb shop, I would imagine.
So he's banking on 6 not being important. I think right now both players have. Also making his raft check. Oh, that was a big secret on the island that cytown left. So cytown found that big secret on the island, but he left it there because he was full of rupees, and that gives Alsoa a lot of arrows to shoot. So,
this death by cytown might prompt him to go back into 6.
It would be a
he's
good
also
thing.
checking. Oh, very nice.
Oh yeah, he's got to check this too. Buy the arrow. You got the bow. No! Well, the bombs aren't bad, but Octoroks won't drop arrows.
Cytown has the silvers, he doesn't have the bow.
Oh, I'm silly. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm silly. Oh yeah,
Why are you trying to get him to buy that arrows? That'd be a little silly.
I'm so confused.
Just a little.
Oh, he is dipping 6. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that death, and he ended up getting 8 bombs.
So, maybe he bought those bombs specifically for 6, like he knew he was going to dig the item out of it. He's going to be very happy when he gets that bow. Oh, so Alsoa now entering the last level we've seen once already, which is 5. After this, the players have to find 3, 4, and 8, and nobody's ever seen those before. So, once we find 3, 4, and 8, and 9 actually. Fairwolf, do you remember if we've seen 9 yet?
I have not seen 9.
Yeah.
I have not seen 3. I have not seen 4. I have not seen 8. And we haven't done any of Death Mountain, except for the any roads.
Very interesting.
Also, us having some good reverse bubbles.
He's not just getting his controls reversed, he's getting them reversed and reversed, like unreversed, and back and forth. Back and forth is the worst. I can deal with reversed controls, but it's when they go forwards and backwards multiple times in the same room that it gets very hard. So cytown, do you remember what Alsoa had to do to get the bow here?
He had to bomb south in that room.
Oh.
And then it's to the left of the passage stair.
Wow, that's good.
Cytown's actually going through it though, so he's not going to immediately see it depending on where this takes him. So Cytown's doing some extra stuff here that's not particularly relevant.
Ooh, stepladder in 5.
Hey, ladder.
So given that we got second quest everything today, that's a great item to have. We haven't seen many ladder blocks so far, but
yeah,
they're much more.
We really haven't.
In my experience, they're more common in second quest. Very good item to have, and as you said earlier, in second quest, or at least in mixed quest overworld, which is what we have, it's overworld progression. It unlocks 2 spots.
Yeah, and we're missing enough levels to where, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. So cytown now. Maybe he could bomb from this room to somewhere closer. Nope, got his controls reversed. Yeah, Alsoa with the bow and silvers for much longer, and all those big secrets is just plowing through these levels because he's got easy, repeatable, high damage offense. It just shows how much faster Alsoa is clearing rooms.
Yeah, he's really just kind of blitzing through the seed a little bit. And
this
with
level
that
5
large secret kind of assisting him, it's not much that'll slow him down.
This level 5 is kind of mean too. It's have you seen how many rooms Alsoa has cleared without finding a compass? I mean, he got fairly deep, a good 7 or 8 rooms in before he found the stepladder too. So
yeah, it looks like passage stair to the south section, which is probably going to have what he wants.
This is the room with the bow, is it?
Yes.
Yes. So if I were cytown, I would... he got it. I would leave and re-enter to turn the red Riz Robe into something else, because the red Riz Robe rolled high on
I think he might be reverse controls based on some of that. Either that or he was accidentally clipping when he placed some bombs.
Oh, yeah, I believe it. In any case, he now has his bow. No compass, but he's got the bow. And
he's got the bow, and he has arrows.
So Alsoa now looking really good. He's got the item and Triforce out of 5 different dungeons. That's great. And he finds that last large secret.
Well, that is exactly what you want. Very nice.
Here, have 120 silver arrows. These do damage. I hope cytown's able to get this Triforce while reverse... It's not this room? While reverse controlled.
Yeah, it's the one back near start, so...
Oh, if he dies, it'll
ironically, he needs to die. I mean, maybe he finds a compass. It'd be a shame if he thought he was ladder blocked, though.
Yeah. It's always mean when the compass holds out on you like this, because the compass can, or wand blocked, even if he starts thinking that the Gleeok has it.
I think he's walking back to the Goma, though, so...
Hey, and his controls are no longer reversed. Nice.
Huzzah!
Hmm.
Wrong way. But Alsoa's caught up with Overworld, and I think he's starting to explore areas that Cytown is not. So
And you were right about that. I think Cytown may have had an overworld lead, but also is doing the dungeons so
did
fast.
initially,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, also is now taking away that overworld lead too. After this waterfall, I guess he'll do the 2 ladder block spots with his brand new ladder, and then where are those last dungeons at?
I'm guessing. Well, I'm not sure what Cytown's gonna do.
See, if
It
I'm
would
else,
be actually nice
also,
if he went back to get that large secret, but
yeah, yeah. I mean, we say that, but he, as a player, has no idea what that large secret is, and I'm not sure I would route a random one off. I mean, it's an open cave. I'd be kicking myself for leaving behind if it turns out to be level 8. But
yeah. Where are you going, Cytown? Any road, maybe? Bomb store, any road?
bomb store. See where he goes next. So he's got the bomb and silvers, and he's going to start doing dungeons just as quickly as Alsoa.
Yeah, he's gonna go 5.
Okay, that
I'm
makes
pretty
sense.
sure.
Because he knows where 5 is, and he just assumes he can get the item out of it, which is correct. If you've got everything but the step ladder, and the step ladder's in 5, which he doesn't know that little detail, then you can definitely get the item out of 5. Well, no, could be some wand block, but no, there is no such thing as a wand block when you've got the bow. So yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, there are.
Yeah, there
Leok,
are.
that guy, that friendly little fellow. And with Dark Knights on the overworld, you don't have to worry about those being issues. You just have wizards, but we haven't really seen them play a factor yet.
Yeah, we got
Not much of one
we
anyway.
got fairly lucky with the Wizrobes in level 2. Being only in a couple rooms hardly counts as Wizrobes in 2. So we've only seen Wizrobes in not many other dungeons, 1 or 2. So he is going to 5. We'll see how quickly he does this dungeon compared to Alsoa. If he could get
if he
a quick,
takes a better route.
yeah, he could make up some
Yeah.
time here, definitely. I mean, Alsoa's not bad or anything, but he did explore a lot of level 5 and go back to the start with a save and quit. Or save and continue, rather. And multiple. So you said 1, 5, and 7 are the ones without fake walls.
1, 3, and 7.
1, 3, and
3. Trace.
And I'm the one who said it's 1, 5, and 7. You know what? It's my
Yes,
name.
that's you. That is you.
Okay.
You're the only
1,
one that
3,
says
and
that. Yeah.
I gotta get this right.
Oh, I'm sure you'll never see Second Quest when you're playing. Oh no. Hello, like.
So Alsoa here is going to do a clip into this tree so he can burn the other tree from this side. Yep. Nope. And it had no door in it this time anyway. That's a very useful clip that Alsoa just did. If you're looking to learn Randomizer and you need to do mixed quest or second quest overworlds, that saves you from walking 3 screens around, and you can do another clip to get into the stairs from the other side as well. So no matter which side you're on, you can get it done in one trip. Is Alsoa going to get? Oh no, he's checking his recorder spot. I'm like, is he going to get?
He might pick up the heart. I don't know.
Ooh,
I mean,
more
it's pretty
cheap
hard.
hints. Wow. So
Wow, that's very cheap.
4 of the 6 hints cost 10, 11, 15, and 15. Wow. If only we could see them.
I bet one of them tells us where the book is.
Yep, and I bet one of them tells us where the silvers is. Yeah.
Maybe the power bracelet too.
Sail not to
Tells us
save
where the heart
princess.
is, almost certainly. Sail not, yep.
Yeah, also it takes a potion. Definitely solid at this point. So, where are those levels?
Death Mountain.
Yeah.
Death Mountain.
Gotta be.
Recorder grave spots, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
There's those spots, but probably not. Probably not.
So tell me how the graveyard works in the second quest, because I think it's different from the first quest, right?
How so?
I think in the first quest, there's one gravestone in the top right that you can push even without a power bracelet. And I think in the second quest, that one's no longer there. And instead there's another tombstone you push to the left. And does that
Correct.
require the power bracelet?
No. They've both already checked that.
Okay.
And neither one
there's
actually,
that other...
I think, pushed, so...
And neither one pushed? Okay. And
yeah,
then the,
mixed quest, it's 50-50. Or whatever percentage.
Fred percent?
Yes, it's Fred percentage to actually be something. Alsoa is rich again. He found every large secret.
Yep, he goes back to vanilla level 3 and picks up his third and final large secret. All three of them well timed. Just when he could use 100 more arrows. He's done this entire seed on the bow and silvers, which is a fantastic way to go.
And especially if you do the entire seed and you still have 255 rupees. Hi, 8.
I think he found level 8.
Everyone's favorite place, and that's a kind of funny room to have that block.
Yeah.
So cytown is approaching finding the Triforce by taking the stair.
I think he will have completed 5 slightly faster than Alsoa, so he's making it back. That later bow, did hurt, but it's going to work out if he keeps going at this pace. Meanwhile, Alsoa was figuring out just how many staircases there are in a second quest 8.
Too many.
Too many.
Is the answer.
Oh man. He's killing this dig dogger, even though it's a bracket smoke room, huh? Oh, shutter door, he had to. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, he was a little trapped.
Good job, cytown, at level 5. Work. Hey, based on the color of that Gibdo, is that a bait block?
That is a bait block.
Alright.
Enemies saying something? Well, as much as a block as that is.
Yeah, right. So that was a non-block block.
Yeah. So 3 is going to be the one where we have to possibly worry about that.
Yep. So yeah, levels, if you have a full set of second quest dungeons, as we do in this seed, then there will be 2 bait blocks, and it will always be in 3 and 8. So we don't know where 3 is yet, but there will be a bait block in it. And it is shaped like the letter L, which is L for linear. So if bait blocks are likely there. Although they do have cheap bait.
It depends on where you enter the level, too. If you enter, like, somewhere in the middle or toward the top, you could often just walk through the bait block.
It's very
going
true.
From north to south. But if you enter from below, odds are you're going to have that guy somewhere in your way.
That's a good point there, Thurwolf. Yeah, the start screen definitely affects the odds. But we have to find level 3 first, and...
Yeah, it's Death Mountain at this point.
Cytown has 31 of the 64 rupees needed to buy that bait. Nope. He'd rather have the arrows. Well, he has no choice. So
and at this point, Cytown's trying to catch up on the overworld that Alsoa's done.
Mm-hmm. Both players choosing to route the overworld everything except Death Mountain, apparently. Both players really
the
had
bomb price.
Yeah. I mean, Alsoa a few minutes ago had 8 bombs at the waterfall, and I thought he would go from where cytown is right now, left and just start doing Death Mountain while he had the bombs. But then he surprised me. I think he either blew the recorder or up 8, went back to the Dead Woods, started doing some other things, found level 8.
Yeah, he was doing his due diligence, check everything before Death Mountain, I suppose, and frittering away however many bombs it takes to clear that.
Hey, we have a bomb dropper that does drop. The Vyers actually died of 1 silver arrow. Right.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
Small mercy of the game.
Considering that the red whiz robes and the red Gorias rolled up, having the Vyers not roll up seems like a favor. Ooh, reverse controls.
Yeah, he's having fun with it. He's found a decent amount of stairs, but there's always more stairs than 8. Think you found the last pair of stairs? No, just have more.
Yeah, now he should get nothing but items out of 8, right?
No.
No?
I'll just keep finding more stairs. Just stairways and stairways. Cytown cannot use arrows right now. That's a bit iffy.
He should go back to that raft spot he left. Get a big secret.
Yeah, it could be a big secret. For all he knows, it's also like 7 rupees.
Yeah.
Which is 7 silver arrows.
Yay. So according to someone in chat, cytown did run out of bombs on Death Mountain. So I guess I missed that. Oh, that's where level 8 is. Level 8 is in the Dead Woods.
Yeah.
It's also near where you start.
And Cytown's here. Resource difference between Alsoa and Cytown a little bit. I don't think Cytown realizes what's going on here yet.
So Alsoa's been in here quite a while too, just like he was in 5 for quite a while. We'll see if cytown can maybe get lucky, do this 8, take a different turn, not take a stair or take the right stair. If he could do this 8 faster than Alsoa, that would certainly catch him up.
I mean, 8 is a place where time can either be gained or lost, so...
Yep.
If you take the wrong way in 8, you can spin your wheels going from passageway to passageway. I don't know how friendly this 8 goes as far as... Alsoa's done a lot and hasn't found anything.
Yeah, and he's had the combat to fight things. And right you are about level 8, potentially being a waste of time and running you in circles. That's why in the earlier rounds we called level 9 the Great Equalizer. The most maze-like, the most stairs. And second quest 8 can definitely do the job too. So,
we do have a compass. How do you get to that room is now the question.
And if you could get to that room right now, would you keep looking for the item? There's 2 items. So, if you need a wand, what if your wand is here? What if there's a boomerang in here? But what if there's a wand in here?
I mean, you check staircases on the way. At this point, I think Alsoa says, I've done enough of this place to where I'm just going to find these items. Which I really don't blame him. He's already done.
Yeah, I would get the items percentage. Too. He takes a staircase, sees where the compass is pointing, and actually chooses to bomb opposite the compass just to try to get the items. And he figures, I will full clear this level and do the Triforce room dead last. I'm like, yeah. So he's counting on it.
And funnily enough, Cytown takes the stair that takes him over here, and he's going to find the Triforce,
he's
now.
Getting the quick... if there's a pair of boomerangs in 8 and he chooses to leave them behind, he gets Y-forced. I'm not sure if he wants that. Oh, but it is the wand! It is
Oh
the wand.
no! Oh
Cytown, you gotta go
dear! Oh
back for that.
dear!
He will.
That is really
He's
huge for
not!
Alsoa.
Oh no, he's not!
I
Maybe he
really
is. He
don't
just
blame
wants bombs or
cytown.
something. Yeah, you know, that... Okay, he is. Okay, whew. We'll see if you can get that wand faster than Alsoa, because that wand is the only piece of go mode. If he finds the wand first, then he will not dig the second item, because he's got everything he needs to kill Ganon, and even kill every other enemy in the game for that matter. So he would then have that much quicker 8 that we said he needed. That said, he still has to find 3 and 4 and do 7.
Yep.
And Alsoa did have a pretty good 7, so...
The question I have is cytown gonna go back to the same area he's in, then bomb south to find the wand before he does like all the rest of this level?
Yeah, you know, you're right. The order Alsoa explored this dungeon in was smart, normal, typical. You're going to check the staircases and the open doors before you try to throw a bomb down, and you're going to end up going every other way except getting the wand. Oh yeah, no. Looks like Cytown is going every other way.
Yeah. So he's probably gonna be there for a while. And
Still
at this
not
point,
over
the only relevant item you could find would be like a red ring as the second item.
Yeah, you're right. That is the only other relevant item. I
mean, red candle, I guess, just to save his resources, but...
Book, if there's an old man in Second Quest 9 who says something helpful, but it's also Second Quest 9, so... It's a little bit smaller than First Quest 9. Not as mean, because they put all the mean into level 8. I say. Not all of it, but... They definitely stole some of the mean from 9 to put it into 8. I think, I think there's still time to be made up too, because we have 2 dungeons that nobody's ever found, levels 3 and 4. If one of them turns out to be, say, the Second Quest Magic Sword spot, the Arrow of Rocks on Death Mountain, that is in a very out-of-the-way place, if either player decides to do that last, and that's a push bracelet spot for, for level 3 or 4, anybody who does that not last is going to save considerable overworld time over the other. So I think either player is still in this race.
And Alsoa finds 9. Hi, 9.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're also looking for 9. 9, 3, and 4. That's right. Wouldn't it be convenient if 3 and 4 were just right here so he could get those Triforces and then jump into 9? That'd be great.
Sure, and the Triforces could be one room in, and then it's just an immediate canon in Zelda, right?
Yeah, why not?
That's how the game is built?
Oh, I was kidding.
Well, that's what you wanted, right?
Yeah, and then we could just, it's an hour 15 seed out of nowhere, sure.
I mean, it is Second Quest 9, and that is always, without exceptions, free. Even if you think it's not free, it's free.
It's still free.
Oh yeah, it's free. Because it's not First Quest.
Yep. Oh, well, that's a nice, easy to find item.
Well, speaking of the last possible relevant thing, there you go.
And then Alsoa finds it. Everything coming up Alsoa in these dungeons.
I guess Alsoa is going to find the upgrade here, and it'll be like min price for max bombs.
Huh.
That's a very friendly bugger too.
Yeah, wow. 2 keys or 1 heart. Not to
very
mention...
easily appeased.
Yeah, keys being paid with the white sword any key. So...
That they had like 1 minute in.
Yeah, right?
Hey,
for those of you just joining us, the players started in the Dead Woods, and the 2 players immediately went in different directions, and found a total of 3 of the 4 overworld hearts just right away in open caves. And then they both found the any key as the white sword item on Death Mountain. Oh, the book. So the red ring and the book were in 4. That's interesting. Yeah, and also, obviously knowing where every item is now, decides he does not need it.
Yeah, I mean, we can do without a book right at this point, I think.
Yeah, it's never good to find the book last. That's not the book you
No.
want. You want first book, not last book.
First book would have had relevance with the very cheap hints that we saw out there in the world. I look forward to Alsoa also finding a floor item in 3 at some point. I'm sure it's going to be a boomerang at this point. We're kind of running out of things. Maybe a red candle. Hey, Manhan. So that was blocking that.
Did cytown not pick up the compass?
He got Y-forced already in there, so...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's got the
okay.
Triforce. He doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
He's just full
and
clear in
then
the state looking for items.
he got reverse controlled, so his bomb missed the Dig Dogger. Also, Beamos. Reverse controls Beamos feed the Dig Dogger at the petting zoo. Harsh.
Yeah, and you have 2 bombs, so don't mess
Exact
up.
change. Yes. Ooh, aw. Ooh, aw. You don't need a book to understand what that old man is saying. He wants you to have more bombs. You want to have more
No, he wants your
bombs.
money.
Yeah, yeah, too. He wants 109 rupees.
He's got a family to feed.
Family of blue wizrobes.
Mm-hmm. They're hungry. Because we haven't seen them this seed, so I assume they're somewhere.
Yeah, the seed has been nice on the wizrobes. Mean in other ways, but nice on the wizrobes.
So it looks like level 3 is somewhere in East Death Mountain. They're spread it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking also, you only have 2 bombs. It's not a happy place to be.
No. He would have to spend his last 2 bombs, maybe count on getting one here. No. Yeah, he can only check one of these 2 bomb spots, but there's a whistle spot and a power bracelet spot. He's probably just banking on, why would it be in Spectacle Rock, Like...
Yeah, I mean, it's not even guaranteed to be a spot, so why would a level be there, ever? Yeah.
No, how bad would that feel, though, if... Oh, never mind, he got bailed out by these Red Couriers. How bad would that feel, though, if you have 1 spot left to check on the overworld, and it's a bomb spot, and you have no bombs? Be like, oh...
Oh, it'd be like, thanks, game.
Oh, that's
but
the
if
other
I had
item.
186 rupees, that'd be like, okay.
I forgot that was an item. Kind of
yeah, that's an item that exists.
So the white sword just turned into a 4-bomb pickup, because we're playing difficult flags now. It's no longer a bomb bag upgrade. It's
a
nothing.
4-pack.
Yeah, well, it's not nothing. It's a half refill, which may as well be a 5 rupee sometimes. Well, considerably more valuable than swordless, but...
And also it's up to 8 bombs, so he's going to be set going into 9 even.
Yeah. There's 3, okay.
I think this is probably his last overworld spot entirely.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it did end up being in the very last spot he checked. Meanwhile, cytown is unfortunately maybe having a worse 8 than Alsoa.
Oh, 100% he's having a worse 8.
He is close to the wand, I think. He has to go down 1 more? Was it in the tip?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the tip.
He's almost there.
Okay.
He took a pass-through stair to get there, so that's instead of bombing south of that other stair.
Don't take this one. Don't take this one. Yes. Yes. You're doing it. Oh, and it was recorder blocked. Wow.
Yeah, there was a dig dogger having a good time.
This seed was amazing.
Work. Also feeds the working guy.
The working guy?
Yeah, The working guy.
He's a working.
So far, there's not really a bait block, but maybe.
Now Alsoa's just going to take the Triforce in this room and run. So Cytown just finished 8 and is now on the 3-4 hunt as well. Oh yeah, besides having to finish 7.
Alsoa had no interest in the boomerang in 3. He's just like, yeah, whatever,
Yeah, no.
don't care.
Not at this point.
You do need meat. Alsoa fed the working Gibdo, and he got a Triforce way up the column.
So it's like you said, there was the entry point to 3 was on the lower part of the level, and you had to move north, and that's the direction where you can't pass through it for free. So
Well, 3, the entry point was in the 2 little segments off to the left, and the passage there took you to the bottom. So, same difference.
Yeah. Wow.
Now Cytown's going to work on clearing all the overworld until he gets to those Death Mountain spots. He's going to have to go back to 7, where he has a compass, so it's just kind of fetch quest, kill the room with the Triforce.
That's right, he does have the compass in 7. That's a big help. I saw that second bait price there. The second bait was priced at 82. Not as good as 64.
He's going to need some money.
Yeah. Well, with the wand, he will now stop throwing his money at enemies. But
Alright,
he's going to need
Alsoa's 9.
some help here, because Alsoa's a 9. Let me switch to his audio.
We're listening for a roaring Ganon, and we just got a compass to tell us where Zelda is, so that's kind of cool. Barely any wizards. Working old men.
So this way, if we hear Ganon in 9, we'll hear it on Alsoa's screen.
There's actually a blue wizard in this seed.
Wow, there it is. I wonder if he rolled
He's in
plus
Chevy
8
room.
too.
We're gonna need to see more of them to figure that out.
Yeah. Alsoa using that staircase to reset the blue Wizrobe. Nice. Not Zelda's room.
And Cytown's in 4. Just, you gotta find that manhandler room and just kill him.
So Cytown, it looks like he did go straight for Death Mountain. He'll probably find 3 and 4, and then do 7 last before 9. But Alsoa might be finished by then.
Oh, I would imagine so. I would assume that Cytown's route will take him through West Death Mountain before he goes east and finds level 3 in that very last cave.
Yeah, Alsoa did a full overworld, including both raft spots, and their overworld routing was actually the same, the whole way. So is that Zelda's room or a push block for a shutter? Shutter.
Yeah, it's just a shutter. We got the compass blinking, so we know.
Oh gosh, I'm not paying attention at all, am I? Yeah.
Alsoa's getting some pretty good coverage of this 9 too. He's kind of cleared out the left side of the bottom. He's checking the right side ear up here. Sometimes
you're
Ganon likes
right.
to hide in a little corner.
In his vanilla spot, in the top right corner, the top right ear.
You know it.
Yeah.
Okay, no roars.
No roars.
Alright,
Okay.
Alsoa's going to swing left, I think.
Yeah, you're
Clear
right.
out the left cheek.
You can hear Ganon from one room on either side, even if there's no passage connecting. So, Alsoa had, you're right, good coverage. Doing a nice block clip there to cheat the turnstile room.
Interesting that he hasn't checked the full left, but he's banking on the more rooms above.
Ooh.
And he probably wanted to see if he could get to Zelda from this direction, which he could.
Yeah, so now if he finds Ganon in, say,
Oh.
like the top left ear or something, he might up A, but I don't know, I think he would still just walk to Zelda, so. Although that shoot room, it really depends what Ganon is.
And it depends on if there's an entrance to her from above also. He might get a glimpse of that if he has to go through that chute to get to the top left. But he's checking this side. It'd be very convenient if Ganon was over here.
I agree.
It's just a lot of Patras.
Cytown fighting for, yup. Manhandler drops the Triforce right where he died. GG, Cytown.
He was holding it.
Yeah, it's like he was holding the Triforce,
Mm-hmm.
right? Does Fred have that yet? Oh! Here's Ganon in a Chevy room. Oh boy.
Alright, Chevy room, but Alsoa has a red ring.
Yeah.
Let's just beat him down. We got a wand. Okay, this is not an ideal situation, but okay. We're good now.
Yep.
Maybe.
Red ring and enough hearts, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, straight path to Zelda.
Yeah, just a simple walk.
What is he doing? Oh, his controls were reversed? Oh, shutter door.
I think he was trying to switch to bombs and...
And just accidentally potioned, yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody,
maybe.
get your GGs out for Alsoa.
Yep. GG.
Wins the race with actually, I don't have his official time, but his timer says 1:16:04.
Yeah, official SRL time 1:16:09, so
Wow.
pretty nice.
Excellent.
Cytown's running out of bombs. Up on Death Mountain. Not a place to be.
I guess the good news is that if he runs out of bombs and decides to keep checking, level 3 was in an open cave.
That is very true. It is an open cave that needs meat.
That's right, but the bait block, yeah.
I think we're joined by Alsoa. GG.
Thank you.
Congratulations!
So what did you think about that one?
That felt like a light Dave seed.
Yeah. Yeah. You sure got a big gift there at the start with all those heart containers and the any key. And, the recorder was required. I think the power bracelet was not required.
I picked every overworld spot. It wasn't. Neither was a raft.
Yeah. We're just commenting on that now, actually. Cytown is just finishing up his overworld, and you both did the overworld in the same order. Yeah, and level 3 was in the very last overworld spot you checked.
I am not surprised. That is a Dave seed thing.
Still found a way to be mean without being just obviously mean. Yeah, relatively
I mean,
light. All second
yeah.
quest dungeons, though. 1 through 9, all second quest. That's not
Fine,
nice.
But Dark Notes in the overworld meant that with the bow and silvers, I didn't really need to worry about besides Wizrobes, which the wand wouldn't help against anyway.
And I think that's why... I think that's the factor that determined your margin of victory was you found the bow in 6 considerably before Cytown did, and then you found the silvers right after you found the bow, and from then on you just did everything way faster, and I'm afraid Cytown here is about to discover the bait block in 3, and he's only got 35 rupees.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Go ahead.
Oh no, you go. I'm done.
I was gonna say, to me, the biggest thing I've noticed now that I've got a lot of bracket seeds under my belt is, as soon as you have the ability to do combat, the speed increases exponentially at which you can get.
Yeah, and this race was a good example of that. You sped up so much once you got the bow and silvers, which was relatively quick. Oh, Cytown's just staring at the bait block.
He has quit from the race, so I think the bait block was I'm not going to get money somewhere to get baits, so...
Yeah. Not when he sees his opponent is already finished. We should bring him in, too. if he's interested.
Yeah, he should get an invite.
So yeah, you found that bow, you found those silvers, and every other dungeon, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. You did double dip 6, I think, and technically you maybe double dipped 5 and 2 because you found them on your way to the Armos item. But other than that, did you feel like you completed most dungeons in one trip as well?
Yeah, I mean, really, the dungeons didn't feel bad. I don't mind the double dip in 6 at all because I didn't have the arrows at the time and I hadn't seen an arrow shop at that point, so I did double dip 7. That was the one thing I did double dip was 7.
Oh, that's right, yes.
We are joined by a cytown here. GG cytown.
GG's, welcome.
Hey, thanks, guys. That was rough. He got done so fast.
Yeah, he did. He flew. And we were just talking about how much faster the seeds go when you have repeatable offense. And I also found the bow and silvers considerably before you did, and used those to just clear dungeons way faster. You both had similar overworld routing, so
I want to say the story of the seed was Cytown running out of bombs in both 6 and 2 before getting the item. Because if you had a bomb in 6, that would have led you more toward the bow, which also got that first bomb pack, so he was kind of set. But you had no bombs, and you just kind of moved on to the next dungeon, and they kept throwing overworld exploration items at you instead of offense.
Yeah, your first 3 items were Raft, Power Bracelet, and Recorder. And those don't help you.
No.
I mean, they help, but they don't help. Yeah.
I was kind of hoping he didn't clear 1 and maybe left the Recorder there when I got into 8 and figured out where the wand was. And I was like, oh, boy. I don't know if this is good or bad because the wand was so close to start.
Technically, I mean, Alsoa found the wand very late, too.
Did he?
Yeah, Alsoa did 8, not quite last. I mean, he did 3 and 4 last, just like you did, because like you both had very similar overworlds, but you both
were in 8 at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Although, at the time you were both in 8, Alsoa had the Triforce in 7, whereas you had, I believe, only the item in 7.
Yeah, I had no offense when I was in 7.
Yeah, I think the Triforce in 7 would have required offense. Yeah, I mean, that's totally understandable. But yeah, it did come down to also having those bombs to get the bow in 6, and then level 8. Level 8 was both of your longest dungeons, but of course it was in the second quest seed. So.
It's second quest 8. What did you expect?
Yup. I was hyping it up to be first quest 9 the whole time. You know. Mm-hmm. I mean, it basically is. It really basically is for the same reasons. So, yeah. And Cytown, found both items in 8 before finding the wand, and the other one turned out to just be the white sword bombs, which, also had the luxury of skipping those, and also had a slightly faster 8. So, yeah, one thing just led to another.
I think if the wand had not been in the Dig Dogger room in 8, I would have gone ahead and just gambled on 9.
Really? Wow. Yeah, that's not surprising.
At that point, I mean, at that point, the only items I had left were 3, which is pretty much you're guaranteed to get it if you explore 3 for more than 5 minutes. I'm sorry, 5 seconds. 4's items and 8's items. Now, if I hadn't had a wand, I would have picked up the book, though.
Because then you want the hints, and we did remark on the cheap hints in this seed, but without a book, you can't read them, and nobody ever read them.
Any other thoughts on the seed, Cytown?
No, just good job there, Alsoa.
Thank you, sir, and GG's on the progress you were able to make with the resources you had. Sounds like you went quite far without really any offense, which is commendable.
Either way, good luck in the rest of the bracket.
Same to you, sir.
So
yeah,
Alsoa. Oh, you go, Thurwolf.
Also, you want to do some Elite 8 flags? Is that what we're getting at here?
Are we there already? I thought there was another round of brackets.
No, you're in Elite 8 right now, buddy.
Okay, well. I need Dave to roll more seeds for me so that I can be prepared for anything.
If you want, you've seen some of my 3-hour plus ones, you know? Just give some of those some tries.
Yeah, okay, sure. Just not the ones that I've seen you do because I'm spoiled on them.
Yeah, I'm sure you could find some. There's some 2-hour plus ones out there. Just have some fun with that.
I'll just roll the
And
legendary race again.
Cytown, you gotta wait a while to figure out who you're fighting.
Yeah, I see Saber near that though, so this could be fun.
Yeah, Saber's gonna fight the winner of Elendar versus Ryan 7, and then you get the winner of Saber and that person. So
I could have Alsoa and Saber in back-to-back matches. This could be a quick way out.
Oof.
you might. Maybe you'll get your name in the list, though. You never know.
We'll see.
I think I don't have any further questions. Do you,
Nope.
Catastrophe?
I'm all set. Yeah. We should give shout outs to our tribe.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can't. Who is tracking? I can't find it.
I think it looks like somebody by the name of Fryteeth.
Oh, Fryteeth! Hey! Yeah, he's playing in this tournament. Yeah, everybody follow Fryteeth. Thank you for tracking. Whoops. And, of course, also Thurwolf for commentating as well. Follow his channel because he's very good at this game and he's going to go very deep in the tournament for sure.
We'll see on Wednesday how that goes versus Fury. He's already knocked me off once, so...
You versus Fury? Oh, man. Gotta see that.
It does look like Jay Coper and Radplaid Dad on Speed Gaming 2 in like 5 minutes, if I'm reading this right.
Oh,
and then
good
Dig
time
Shake
for-
and Random Effect are going to be here in an hour 5, I think. So those are the matches for today. Those are some nice ones.
Yeah, let's go check those out.
All right. Thanks to the runners. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day.
You too.
You as well.